What up, what up? I'm back with another video, and you already know I'm here to give you guys some sauce. So today I'm just gonna break down how I was able to, snag in just under $4,000 in profits this week. It's not my biggest week, no, but this week I wanted to try something a little different. So in this week I used ChartOwl, which is a trading indicator, and they got a Discord group and everything like that. So I'm gonna break down that as well. But I'm gonna break down how I was able to snag these profits this week. A little quick week, quick 4,000. Well, it would have been a quick 4,000 if I didn't lose, like $600 on Tuesday. Actually came up, actually made $87 actually. Well, I lost 600 and then, I made money, and then, it weighed out to be a green day. But as you can see, the week was a good week. 66% win rate, 21 wins, 11 losses. This is the days that I won and everything. But let me break something down to you, man. Let me break something down to you guys. Let me go to performance metrics. Let me show you guys that I'm not just taking trades out of the blue. You know what I mean? I don't even know why I just stumbled like that, but forgive me. But yeah, I'm not just taking trades out of nowhere. I'm taking trades based on confluence and, the prior knowledge that I've taught myself over the couple of years, and understanding the markets and understanding the opportunities the markets present based on my trading strategy. I'm going to take trades based on that. I'm not going to take trades based on what you say or he says, or that's not how I trade. I'm going to take trades based on what I think the market's presenting me, and I could be right or wrong. But as you can see, I'm really not risking much, but getting all the rewards. And that's the beauty of it. After doing this for so long, you kind of understand risk management, but I still don't understand it to the fullest, because I still be doing some dumb shit sometimes. So we're not gonna say anything about that. Trade with TD Ameritrade, but unfortunately they don't give you the in-depth analytics like this, where you're journaling your trades, where you're able to go back and see what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. So this is why I personally love TradeViz, and I think you guys should definitely check it out. If you're trying to take your trading seriously, you need to journal your trades, and you need to go back and see every move that you've made and why you made that move. You want to understand why you're getting into trades and why you're not getting into trades. If you're just getting into trades because you say, okay, this looks like it's a buy, I'm gonna buy, then you probably won't be here long. But if you're getting into trades because, okay, I see volumes moving, I see, okay, that the sellers can't break this, that the sellers can't push prices lower, that the buyers are now stepping in and volumes now coming in. I see level two starting to match up, where now it's looking like the sellers are not interested at this price level anymore. I'm gonna get in this trade. That's a high probability trade. But as soon as you start taking trades because it just looks like it's a buy, because it looks like prices are moving fast and they're moving up very, very fast, then yeah, you won't be in this game very long. You want to take trades based on your strategy and based on your confluences, and this is how you become a good trader. And learn to lose, man. Learn to lose, because you lose in this game. Don't lose and break your computer screens like I used to do. Lose and understand, okay, I lost because I did this wrong, because I didn't wait for this to happen. I didn't buy here when I should have bought here. You know what I mean? So it's just like, you want to understand why you're getting into trade and why you're trading. But enough of my seminar. We're gonna break down this ChartOwl trade, and all these ChartOwl trades that I took this week. But first, we're gonna break down ChartOwl. So it's a trading software. You can integrate it with TradingView, advanced analytics for smarter trading. It's a cloud-based, easy buy sell alerts. As you can see here, what you get a whole bunch of shit. It's access to TradingView, real-time chart alerts, trade like you never did before. Cool little site. See how it works. I mean, you guys are probably familiar with indicators. You probably know how indicators work. I probably don't have to break this down too much. But it's the trend and volume focused quantitative indicator. Let's see, utilizes data science. It's kind of something we already knew. Advanced algorithms, kind of knew that. But yeah, I mean, it's amazing software. And I like how they're doing their thing here. The pricing starts at $35 a month, which is not too bad. The highest is $85 a month. I'm part of it. Personally, I think it's worth it. I don't know what your budget is monthly. You can start with 35, you can start to 45. I'm not going to try to tell you which one I think you should buy. It's all based on what your experience is, how you want to trade, how much help you want trading. But I could break it down for you. I mean, you can look at it right here. The different plans have different perks with them. So you can see here, you get access to the indicator, option flow, daily market analytics. Here you get the how to use Banks money to trade, dark pool prints, 5-hour comprehensive course. You get the trend spotter, live call out chat, so trade signals from pro traders, $85 a month. You get mergers and acquisitions, SEC filings, golden sweep order flow, daily market analytics. Okay. The trend spotter. Okay, let's see what this trend spotter is. So if you for you guys that don't know, I don't know why I said for use people. No, for you guys that don't know, I don't know why I just paused like this. Yeah, that's crazy. This is what trading does to your brain, I guess. You just blank out sometimes. But this is a volume profile, as you can see here. And for those who don't know what a volume profile is, it's basically just telling you where the interest is right now, where price is, and where the most volume is at certain price points, where the most control is at certain price points. Like this red line is a point of control. So the point of control is usually with the highest volume at that price point. This is why you see this red line, and then you see that volume bar is at the highest out of all these volume bars, but it's also within a value zone. And the value zone is basically 70% of the zone where the most trading activity has taken place. So right here, 70% of the trading activity and the highest amount of volume of the trading activity is taking place within this zone. Down here, there really isn't any trading activity. Down here, as you can see, the value zone is actually smarter. I said smarter. Wow. It is smart, though. This shit is smart. Like, as you can see, this shit's smart as hell. But it is smaller here. The value zone, the high right here is the yellow line, and then the low is the blue line. So as you can see right here is the value zone. So there wasn't really much volume here. As you can see, there wasn't much volume down here. Even up here, there wasn't much volume either. And then right here, the point of control is down here. So it just tells you a little something where prices may want to go towards, because that's the point of control. And that's where volume is. So orders got to get filled up there. So enough of this. I'm going to break down. Oh, I guess I can show you the Discord. This is the Discord. So this is all the stuff that the Discord has. Option flow, dark print, stuff like that. Education, long-term courses, YouTube, stuff like that. And now let's go down. Let's break down this trade. Let's open trading view. Perfect. So I got the bot open. Got the indicator open. As you can see, going into the week, personally, I was just like, okay, this is going to be a good week. I personally saw the markets tanking. This is what I saw. The economy isn't too hot, and I feel like it's like every news article is trying to make it seem like everything's cool, everything's fine, and grocery prices are the highest they've been ever, and gas is crazy expensive, and can't even buy gallons of milk anymore. But yeah, everything's cool. And the markets are just cool, everything's perfect. But that's just not the case. So I know they're just they're trying to hype everything up, have people buy in, and take their orders, just liquidity, and just move prices down. So I saw that. So going into the week, going into Tuesday, because Monday I already, made a little money. Going into Tuesday, I saw this. I think this was when I took the majority of the trades, because I was swinging this week. Using ChartOwl, like I said, you got to get on ChartOwl, man. I saw this sell right here. I didn't take this. I wanted to wait until I saw a break. I saw a retest, not a break. And as you can see, the retest did come in right over here. So as you can see, over here, this is where prior support was. As you can see, there was a lot of buyers here. There was a lot of passive buying. So every time that the sellers try to push prices down, they're just getting rejected. There was no longer any selling interest past these levels. And they eventually just broke out of the zone where buyers were able to, take prices up. And I feel like it wasn't really a bull run or anything. It was a run to liquidity. They were trying to grab more orders to push prices lower because they didn't have enough. And that's just basically how the market moves. It moves on with liquidity. So seeing that, you kind of have an understanding that, yeah, okay, these are certain levels, and, how price reacts at certain levels kind of gives you, a greater outlook on how the markets may move in the future. I'm not saying predict the markets, but I'm saying it may give you a better outlook on how they may move in the near future. So as you can see here, it grabbed liquidity and immediately got rejected. Like there was nothing about it. It wasn't like it consolidated a little bit. It's not like it consolidated and then the volume kind of went down and then it went back up. No, it immediately went it just immediately started tanking. So you see that, and the bot is giving you some really good signals. I'm not saying take every signal that the bot gives you. Take signals based on your trading strategy. And if the bot gives you a signal that and you line it up with your confluences and you line it up with your strategy and you're like, this is a good trade, take it. You know what I mean? The bot is here to give you an extra confluence. The bot is not here to give you trades. The bot is not here to make you rich. Don't get this bot and think you're just gonna be rich tomorrow. Like, okay, I'm just gonna set the bot. I'm gonna buy here. I'm gonna buy here, and I'm gonna go buy a yacht tomorrow. It's not how it works. The bot, you're just gonna lose your money. You know what I mean? The bot is it's a robot, doesn't have emotion, so it's, you know, it gives you the edge to be able to see the market without having emotions. But you also got to use, you know, you gotta use your knowledge, you gotta use your 2 cents, you gotta use everything you've been learning, man. You can't just throw it all down the drain on one trade. You don't want to make all this money in one trade because you thought a bot was gonna help you and then you lose it all. Use it as confluence. Like I said, I saw the sell. I already mentioned the sell, and then I saw the retest. So more buyers that were interested in the prices at this level, it immediately tanked down and then broke past this level, broke down here, but not with any type of, you know, volume or any type of real confluence there. So I really personally wouldn't take trades like that because they didn't break this zone. Like, this is all a buy zone. You know what I mean? This is all a support zone where there's still going to be buyers lurking. So you got to be careful. As you could see, sellers were able to get prices down there, but they weren't able to, you know, there weren't enough aggressive sellers in the market to get to push past these passive buy orders. And that's what's down here, passive buy orders. So the passive buy orders were strong enough, and I guess strong, oh my goodness, this is crazy. Strong and aggressive buyers came in the market where they were able to push the markets higher and push it back to that zone of resistance. Once it was at the zone of resistance, as you can see, prices started to slow down, volume started to slow down. Right here, you can see that right here. And if you go on the 5 minute, you can see it's just one large candle. Like, this was just this was rejection at its finest. But once you go down to the 1 minute, you can kind of see how volume kind of slowed down. Even over here, prices weren't budging. Like, they didn't want to, like, there was no more interest over here above this level. So once you saw that, you could see, okay, that the sellers are really trying to step in. You may get buyers, you may get a buyer that's coming in with a large order to try to push prices higher, but once you see there's no interest, and once you see the next candle that cannot even get past the close of the last candle, not even the wick, you can kind of see, okay, the sellers are coming in. There's no interest over here. And then you get the engulfing bearish candle, and that's a huge engulfing bearish candle. You can kind of consider that a dark cloud cover. I wish it was like up here. If it was up here, that'd have been perfect. But I'm gonna consider that a dark cloud cover because the way that came in was crazy. So you could have got in right there, and getting in right there would have gave you a huge advantage and a huge market edge. Because once you go into the 1 minute, I said the 1 minute, the 1 hour, you kind of see where prices were going. Prices already tested this zone, and they tested that zone and got immediately rejected. It was a buy zone. This time, it grabbed liquidity from this zone, from the previous zone, and now it came out with strength. Like, this is not strength, but this is enough strength where the buyers try to come in and push prices back up this zone, and there was enough strength to push it down and continue to go lower and go lower after that. Just told you something. But once you went on to the 1 minute, and then you saw in the 1 minute that there was a retest, there was a break and there was a retest, this is where you could have got in, and this is where you could have made some profits. So we're going to go back to the 1 minute, and we are going to break this down. So as you can see here, immediately, like right there, and look at the zone. Like I always say that my zones they get drawn out perfectly. I don't even know why or how. It's kind of nuts. But as you can see, it immediately got rejected, and now the buyers were coming in at the sellers were coming in at a lower price point, and that tells you something. Now they're not waiting for prices to come up here. They don't want prices up here anymore. They're now coming lower in, and they're now putting orders and have limit orders at lower prices. And these are all, like I said, anything on the level 2 and everything, those are all limit orders. Those are all passive buyers and sellers. So there's passive sellers in here. So anytime I try to get up or anytime I try to break through, there was enough passive sell orders that prices just immediately getting rejected and going lower. And as you can see, it immediately broke. Like, as you can see, after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, 5 minute chart, strong move down. And of course, it's going to retest because that's what prices do. They retest to try to grab liquidity in those zones again, just to break those zones with strength the next time around. So you wait for that. And these are strong moves. And now, peep this. Now you're getting consolidation. when you look at it from when you zoom out and look at it, this is now consolidation between these two zones, but prices still can't break this zone up here. So there's still a sell bias. I don't care what's going on. There's still a sell bias. Remember, we didn't get in down here. We got in up here. So, oh, sorry, up here. Sorry. And as you can see, just getting rejected. They're getting rejected every time. And now it's just lower and lower. See right here, like I mentioned before, now the passive sellers are coming in lower again. They're coming in lower. And it tells you something. The buyers try to get in, grab liquidity, just to do what? Bring prices lower. Now you're ready to drop, right? Like I mentioned before, you got to be patient with the market. You can't just think you're going to go in and you're going to make $1 million today. You got to be patient with the markets. The markets move like a maniac. Back and forth. But as you can see, you just got to be patient with it. You got to wait for the break and retest. My bad. Got a brief interruption. And as you can see, this thing was still moving as the interruption was going. So let me break it down back here. But like I mentioned before, break and retest. Break. And my levels. This really moved. Wow. Like I said, break, retest. There's no break here, but you see there's buyers here, and they were looking, they were trying, But as you can see, there's a consolidation between the zones, so it's just like there was not enough for them to break this zone and break this high. They eventually did, and personally, this is where I see it just manipulation candles to get people out their orders. Manipulation candle, boom. You think you're gonna get this too, and immediately it's like it's just going back and forth that 1 minute, and then immediately it gets dropped, immediately gets tanked, and then just moves from there. You know what I mean? So you got to really watch out for the market and how it moves, and understand order flow, and understand orders, and understanding liquidity and key levels. If you don't get these down, then you have a difficult time understanding where to get in and how to get into the market with the highest probability of having a profitable trade. So with this market, you definitely have to be patient, understand yourself, and understand where orders are in the market, and understand how prices are moving in relation to these orders in the market. And understanding that could give you the edge in this game and give you everything you need to succeed and be a profitable trader. But yeah, man, like I said, this is how I use ChartOwl. As you can see, it's here on the screen here. This is how I use ChartOwl this week, to bring in some profits on, getting some puts on the market before Friday. Ooh, look at that mean crack. Look at that break and retest. Like I mentioned before, break and retest. Just to do what? Liquidity pulls, just the break and dump. But yeah, like I mentioned before, this is how I was able to, snag in, about just under 4K in profits this week. Oh, there goes my recording. How I was able to snag just about 4K in profits this week. Just trading puts on, on the SPY and stuff like that. So as you can see right here, 36.92, average volume 149. These are contracts, I do believe. So as you can see, yeah, I mean, it was a good week. I used ChartOwl, and I really do think it's a very, very innovative trading tool. And I think it can really help you gain the edge that you need in the markets. I'm not saying it's some holy grail or something, but it's definitely something that could help you, better your trading and, get more precise entries. But yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I was able, like I mentioned before, I'm kind of new to this teaching, the stocks on YouTube and stuff like that. So if I was kind of vague, my apologies. I'm working on that. I'm working on getting better scripts and working on, providing you guys with better value information. But yeah, like I mentioned before, I'm getting new to this, YouTube teaching stuff. So bear with me, just bear with me. I'm trying. But hey, at least I'm giving you guys some free sauce on the market. So, at least you guys can get that. But yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, if you guys can smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and click the bell notification to get notified every time I drop. Until next time, I'm Audi 5000. Peace.